Okay, so I totally forgot to record the beginning, even though I said I would, but I knew that I would forget. So here I am doing a voiceover of what you missed to catch you up to where I started the recording at. So if this is really shitty, I'm sorry, but I'm doing my best, okay? So first, I'm gonna go down the list of characters that we all got introduced to. We've been traveling together for like 5 months now through this drought, trying to bounty hunt for money. So we've been traveling together and we got to this town because that's where the bounty is at, or that's where Leeds would be. So yeah, let me go down the list of who's in the party. So there's Flint and Steel, and he's an elf artificer, I believe. And then there's Samuel, who's a dwarf. I can't remember his class, but he's a dwarf, and he is a interesting individual. There's Silas, and he's a shifter, but he's just a cat, basically. He's never not a cat. There's Odessa, and she is a drow rogue, I believe. I'm almost certain. And then there's Jessie, but we meet her later when I'm recording, fortunately. And I believe that's everybody. And then there's Nard, our DM. Who's everybody else? Um, so yeah, when things pick back up, like when I start recording, we were in this like butcher area and we helped dismember this bug that this lady was chopping up, and then she told us where to go next. And Samuel, I guess, had a thing for her, and when she like brought up the bounty, he said, "I hate those fat bitches." So yeah, now we're here, and you'll hear it. You'll hear it. Just trust. Sorry I forgot to record, and I have a feeling that I didn't finish the recording. I'm just sorry overall. Okay, let me shut up now.
She like slides the head towards you guys, like neck and all, and she's like, "I could wrap that up for you. I could wrap that up for you. You could take it as is. It's whichever you prefer. It's on the house. It's on the house."
Why, thank you, Miss Feely. You've been very helpful to us today.
And you as well. Here, matter of fact, last I heard, he was in that there. He was in that there. What's his name? What's his name? He was in that there Hort Fiddlewick saloon, the cattle prod, and she points across the street through one of her shop windows, into the saloon that you guys passed by when you came in here. Um, and you guys wrap up with the bug. You get all of its what's left of its meat after fucking Samuel finished burying his face on
Hold
it.
up, I want to go up to the lady and whisper something to her.
Okay. Do you want to be it like do you want to make it private, or is it just
And
like
anyone can hear. It's not gonna be
okay,
extremely
okay.
private.
She gets on one knee and like comes all the way down to your level, because again she's like 8 feet tall. So she comes down to your level, and it's like you got like big old Goliath boobies in your face, and she's an old lady, but she's well endowed.
Okay,
And so she gets on your level and she's like, "What can I do for you, sweetie?"
I go. Damn. Got any more of that aloe vera? Got
Oh,
any more of that aloe vera juice?
I only got me a couple more, but if you're interested, you should hit up that there farm across the way. And she points to the farmland that you found, and like it has a swinging sign atop of like the entrance that says Salisters. Um and like she slides you like one more small glass, but she's like, if you're interested in any more, you should go to Salisters.
Thank you, miss. And then I
Any,
take one little glance at something, and then I look away.
Thank you,
any,
Queen.
anything for you, sweetie. Um okay.
I roll
Okay,
up.
what would you guys like to do? I
I
hate those
think
fat asses. What would you guys like to
I
do next?
I know what I want. I know what
Okay.
Samuel wants.
Well, maybe you can do that later. But folks, I think we should go ahead and head over to that. Well, actually, we should head to Salis's farm first, considering we're in need of some hydration.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agree.
Okay. So you guys get out of you guys exit Philia's, and and you get like a big ol' gulp of fresh sandy air, and the storm has since passed. Um you get your it's still like a little sandy outside, and the air is still kind of thick with sand, but your horses are okay, and the buildings have a fresh coat of sand on them. And you look across the way, so you exit here, back in front of the um oh, I almost threw up in my mouth, in front of the lake, the dried up lake. And it's right across the way here at this little building. In the front lawn, and like off the front porch has a nice little growth of cacti that yield a pretty decent crop of prickly pear fruit. And like looking in through the open door, you can see that like it's got like not like a lot of selection, but it's got like cacti leaves, and then like prickly pear fruit itself, and jarred what you can now tell is like prickly pear and cacti juice. And it's like jarred with a label of Silas's brew on it. And at the front, sitting outside on a rocking chair is a real old is not real old, but like middle aged commoner, with overalls and a worn straw hat. And he squints at you guys from across the way, and like stops at his rocking chair, and like kind of like reaches for his two shooter, which is just two wands put in like a holder that like branches off so that you can fire off two quick spells at once. And he squints, he's like, "Can I help you?" And you guys like kind of start walking in his direction. He goes, "Can I help you?"
Why, yes, sir.
Oh,
It's you fucking
And basically, all he does is he strolls up to the guy. He's like, "Got any more of that aloe vera?"
and
Uh,
immediately his eye, what were you gonna say, Mishi?
I don't think they mean aloe vera. I think they mean prickly pear juice.
Immediately when you say that, his eyes brighten up, and he drops his two shooter. And he stands up at his chair real quick for a guy his age and stature. And he's like pretty short, but he's like human sized. And he's like, "Boy, do I. Oh, you're gonna love this. Come on in, come on in, come on in." And he gestures and walks into a shop, and Buster turns around to you and like hikes a thumb over his shoulder. He's like, "Seems like this one's got a few fruits short of a prickly pear, you know what I'm saying?" And he like giggles to himself as he strides in. As he strides in.
That means true that. Meow, so true.
Jojo, is that what Silas and Flint are doing?
He's just alternating between everybody and standing on them like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we get around.
How we get around. That's how we do it. Okay, so you guys enter a shop, led by none other than Buster Scruggs. And you look around, and it's just a quaint little like farm and produce store. It's very limited selection because this guy clearly only harvests and sells one thing, and that's cacti. And it's like you know this town's got a pretty consistent outcrop. It's got bug and hog meat and cacti and cacti fruit.
And I'm
Um,
drooling. And I'm drooling.
and I'm drooling. And as mentioned before, you got a couple of stands with that's lined with like both deneedled and needle on cacti leaves and more jars uh of that of that really thick juice and fucking what else do I say, like actual prickly pear fruit.
I wish you
um
would have some in the jars like peaches. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like nice stuff like
um
that.
you could ask him if he has it. And so he gets behind the counter and he goes, "Well, folks, my selection's pretty limited. I don't know. I saw you guys coming from that there Felia's butchery. So I don't know if she done filled you in on my wares here, but I offer good produce. I got good cacti. I got good prickly pear. I got that in there juice. I don't know if you had none of that over at Felia's, but it's real good stuff. It's real good, especially when let me show you on something I've been working on here now." And he reaches under the counter and he pulls out this big old jug of and on the label it's got like cloth over the top of it. Um and
Is it alcohol?
it looks like fermented juice, so it's like he tried to make alcohol. Um and he on the front of it, it says the fucking it says moonshine on the front of it. So he clearly tried to make moonshine, but it just kind of looks like rotten fruit juice. And
Oh,
he takes
Samuel, I think you'd love that there jar.
he takes a sip of it. He goes,
Oh, is that alcohol?
"Oh, you know it's that bare dumb best alcohol on the side of the sunbeaten sands." And he slides it across the table. He's like, "Give that there down a try."
Now you're
And
singing me tune.
you take a swig of it.
Every
You
time
take
you speak, it's funny.
you
Okay, and
take
he also takes like a big fat sip of it. He doesn't chug it
throw
big. He's a little
make
cautious.
take a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. What
Who's
am
Silas
I
enjoying
is
you, Silas? Or Samuel?
Silas has hopped up on the counter and he's trying to bat things off like cats do.
Oh, get kitty
22?
and he's a two. You
22, 22.
22.
22.
You feel like you're gonna throw up in your mouth, but like you take a swig, it tastes like shit. But you keep it down. It's what okay, imagine what you think like
Oh, that's good.
I'm there good at my own there concoction, I tell you what. And it tastes like like toilet wine that they make in prison where they just like
Yeah.
rot fruit in a fucking bag and
Samuel
just
knows
harvest.
all about that.
It's like that. It's not great, but it's like that.
Samuel, you're turning green.
No, not.
He's turning green from how much hair it's putting on his chest. I tell you what. And he pulls his overalls down, and you see his chest is just you see his chest is bare except for like two like little sprigs of hair. He's like, "That there moonshine there don't put hair on your chest."
Silas starts
okay.
batting at one of the
Um,
straight
Can I, while this is all going on and they're talking
yeah.
and he's taking a swig of that, in this shop, are
Mhm.
there like juices and stuff kind of like on shelves around the shop?
Yeah. I mean, it's like you got the stands that I described, but then it's kind of just like it's around the whole shop. He's got like basic assortments of all these goods. So it's got like shelves of cacti leaves and shelves of that juice and like a couple like produce bins here and there full of prickly pear.
While this is all going on, I'm
Mhm.
like looking around the shop, and
Mhm.
can I do a sleight of hand check to steal some juice?
Yeah, he's
Wow, from a
distracted.
small
He's
business.
distracted. So I'm just gonna say that if you can beat his passive perception, then you'll get it.
All right, 19.
Yeah, I mean, he's like a normal fucking guy. So
He's just a normal fucking dude.
you pocket three of them while he's distracted. You pocket three jars of the prickly pear juice, and he turns to the rest of you after jabbering with Fuck, I have new players. I need to like
Samuel.
yeah, I have new players. I need to remember new player names. Samuel,
You'll never forget
Sure.
Sneakles.
Sneakles. And he like turns to Rescue. He's like, "Well, can I interest you in any of my here stock, or are we chit chatting? What can I do for you folks?"
How much for one of these cactus juices?
Well, seeing as how we don't have that many population left here in the in old I keep forgetting the name of the place that you guys are in. Of old Harden's Respite. I'll give you a nice little discount. And he holds his hand out. He's like, we'll call 1 silver for two of them there jugs.
How about
how
the
about
guard?
how about I give you 1 gold piece for one of them?
1 gold piece. Oh, and he does like a little heel click, and he runs around, he like claps his hands, and he does a little jig,
The
and he's
Irish?
like, I mean, he's just
Does
excited.
He, like, spit? Does he spit?
He
Like
goes,
a
he
leprechaun.
goes,
One of those things with
he
the
goes,
sound, like,
he spits in his hand, and he holds out. He's like, and he holds his hand up. You got yourself a deal.
All right, and I shake his hand.
And you shake his hand, and he pushes you a jar, and he like pushes forward 2 more. He's like, these two are on the house. You've been real sweet. Came in my here done shop. These two are on the house.
Wow, you just
I think-
stole so hard from him.
I know. I freaking scammed this guy so bad.
I mean, you've more than made up for fucking for the ones that you stole with 1 gold piece.
I
So, I mean-
never steal in campaign, so I wanted to try it. So
Yeah, I mean, you successfully stole, but you then paid for goods after you stole. So it's like you took it from him without him seeing it successfully, but then you fucking paid for it anyway.
I just wanted to see if I could get away with it.
And that's what Silas is doing the whole time while this is happening. That's what he looks
He's
like.
airplane ears so hard right now.
Wait, why? He's fucking just a dude. Anyway, so yeah, you
There's too
shake his
much
hand.
yelling.
You get your jars of prickly pear, and he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go tend to my garden over. I'm gonna go tend to my done garden. If you got yourself any questions for me, if you want to make any more fine purchases, you just let me know." And he struts on out and gets to work on his cactus garden, as slow as he appears, like mentally slow as he appears. He works with expert precision at these cacti, like carving off leaves as where they're done growing, and harvesting the pears without damaging the rest of the plant. And he just drops them off into a basket off to his side, and he does it real giddily. He's real happy because he's got
He loves
customers.
life.
Can I dump out the glass he gave me?
The glass he gave you. I mean,
Of
he
the
put it
alcohol,
back,
because I only
he
took a
put it
sip.
he put it back away after you tried it because it's
Okay,
his.
good.
It's his.
He's so
So, I
drunk
mean-
he missed it.
If you want, yeah. I mean, if you want to fucking dump out the thing that he loves, yeah, go for it. I guess, dickhead.
I was
smashes it.
already racist.
Yeah. Samuel's racist as fuck.
I hate
Can I-
those fat asses.
I hate those fat asses.
Can
I'm
I
just
go?
like I'm
can I
imagining
go
the
up to him and
sound
be like,
of the jars clinking in your bag of what you just stole.
I-
And you're like, oh, how much?
The
How much is
clearly-
this?
Clearly, oh, almost threw up. Clearly, the more than 3 jars clinking in your bag, but I mean, it's just comedic. He doesn't notice. He's hard at
He's
work.
happy. Can I?
I
Can
want
I
to go up.
You go first. I want to see what you
I
do.
want to go up to Flint and whisper, "I can't believe I'm working with a dirt elf."
Bro.
Did I hear that? Did I catch that?
I don't know. You have to roll.
Can I
And
do
Flint's-
my passive
So,
perception check?
You're not actively paying attention to him right now, so it's your passive perception versus his stealth. So
I'm gonna roll.
you're
roll
gonna
for that?
you don't roll for Odessa. Odessa's passive perception is this is purple. This is purdy.
I made it party.
And it's all purdy. Your passive perception is 14. Holy fuck, what is your +9 on? You rolled for that?
I
Yeah,
watched
it
it
was
with my
+9 for-
own
oh,
2
it's 'cause-
eyes. It was
It's
He
because you're a
witnessed it,
rogue, so
it
you
was
took
crazy.
expertise.
It
Yeah,
was crazy.
that's still fucking nuts. Like metagaming, this stat block is fucking nuts.
I fucking won. I think I already won D&D.
Samuel rolls for stealth. So click on the stealth +2. Click on that. Click on
Oh, it's
Cedar.
so laggy.
Yeah, it takes forever. It's
Ew.
okay.
Don't cry.
Okay, I did it.
15.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, so you don't notice. He
I just
he whispers
missed
to
it.
Flint, and I like how Flint clearly was like not comfortable with that. like JoJo was like, oh, when he said that.
Flynn's just like, why are you so violently racist?
Flint's like Flint's like a criminal too. Like you said, he's like not a good person. So he
Yeah.
says that, and he's like, oh.
Can we change our names on here? Because I'm having a hard time keeping track of who's who.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It's so hard to keep track of who I am, guys. You don't even know who I am.
So can I, while they're changing the names, I guess, can I go up to the gentleman who we bought that from, and I'm just gonna ask him. I didn't catch your name, sir. What's your name?
He like leans down, or he sits up from like the carving of the cacti that he's doing, and he turns around to you, and he like thumbs under his overalls, thumbs out, and he's like, well, my name's Salister Mormont. It's nice to meet you. And he holds his hand out again for a handshake, and this was who Philia was referring to, for like the quote unquote grumpy local farmer. He goes, yeah, my name's Salister Mormont. Nice to meet you.
Well,
What's your name, fine lady?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Salister. My name's Odessa. But I wanted to ask you before we left. Have you seen what is it? GIF?
Ooh, be careful what you done say to them. They're gifts. They get real uppity about their name pronunciation. But GIF. You think it might be all the moonshine. You think being such a small town with such a dwindling population, it wouldn't be hard to remember a hippo folk walking on in here.
Well, maybe if I describe him a little bit to you, I could jog your memory.
Please.
He would have been a quiet guy. He may have been hanging around the Hort Fiddlestick Saloon.
Alright.
He may have mentioned a legacy, Hardin's legacy.
Yes. Are you familiar with the story behind Hardin's Rest? I mean, we got a bit of a history going on here. I mean, Hardin's legacy. Yes, I'm familiar. I've been here for since the founding of this fine fuck, what are they called? Shit.
Town?
No, it's like a homestead. It's a homestead.
Ah.
I've been a here resident of this here homestead near since its founding, so I could give you a quick history lesson about Hardin's legacy. I don't know much about no GIF though. You think I'd recognize it, but I work hard here. I grab myself a drink over at that there Cattle Prod Saloon. He points across the street to the saloon.
Can I do an insight check to see if he maybe isn't telling everything, like if he actually doesn't remember?
Go for it.
Yeah. Oh, that was almost really bad. Okay, 23.
23. Okay, 23. You can tell he's telling the truth. He's clearly just like a farmer dude that like keeps to his own. So everything he's saying is true. He knows of the town's history pretty well. He hasn't really seen that much of any suspicious figures coming around. Because he just keeps to his own and works at his farm.
Well, so Salister, I would appreciate if you could enlighten me a little bit as to the history of Hardin's legacy.
Absolutely. So, we were founded by none other than Hardin himself. So, Hardin was an eccentric artificer who made his money working on their contraptions for the richer folk in the East. He made his wealth, and when he wished to retire, back before this here little pocket of fuck, what's the place, what's the like setting called? Goddamn. Let me find it. I have a note. Goddamn. Um. Daddy, please, Daddy, help me, Daddy.
Do you help?
Daddy, help.
I can't help you here. I'm sorry.
So, the Sun-Seared Sands. So, he goes.
Who's barking?
Back when Harden wished to make his retirement, he found this little armpit of in this here Sun-Seared Sands land, and he found that their lake over there, and he called it his little oasis or whatever. I came down with him, and I did my best to help him make his dream come true with this here done homestead. And I was just a little one back then. Oh my goodness. But I had my farming down. And so I helped my best to get these lands fertile back before the drought struck. And you know, our oasis there was always fine. Right up until Harden's passing, our oasis was rich and the town itself was thriving, but our population's long since dwindled after Harden passed because for some reason the oasis drained real done quick. Now, if you know nothing about you with that their land structure, you should know oases are good even through a drought. So it draining so quick was confusing, seeing as how the river that runs underneath here pushes the water up through the silt and dirt to keep that their oasis running. So having it drain real quick was a bit of a surprise. After Harden passed, he was getting a little loopy near his end, and so he left behind all of his riches and what he called his legacy at the bottom of the oasis. And when it drained, I can only assume that that his legacy was buried with it. There's a rumor that went around right before he passed that he was real superstitious about the safety of his legacy. Cause you know, as crazy as he was storing it at the bottom of that there oasis, he didn't want nobody finding it. So there's a rumor has it that he went all supernatural on us and summoned an elemental to protect his hoard. Now I never done saw it. I never done had no problems with it. If it is there, cause I went to that oasis near all the dang time and got me my water before it drained for my farm, and I was fine. So I think that's just a daggone rumor. But the oasis drained rather quickly, so I'm not superstitious myself. I just stick to my here little farm, little lady. But I don't know. I haven't messed with the oasis since it's draining. So maybe those rumors are just nothing but rumors. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you, Salister. Even if they are rumors, I appreciate you sharing it with me.
Anytime.
I think I'll go gather my friends and we'll head on over to the saloon. It was nice meeting you.
Of course. And while you're at it, make sure you tell old Hort that he owes me my damn money. He need to pay up. I gave him plenty of juice for his last in there brew that he done made, and he never paid me back. So if you could do me a favor and tell him to pay up, that'd be greatly appreciated. But you've already done more than enough giving me a gold for all that done there pear juice, and I really appreciate you. And so he
Of
waves
course,
you off.
I'll do my best to get Hort to give you your money.
Thank you. And he waves you off. how's that cat making horse sounds? And he waves you off, and as you approach your group, Buster goes, well, that took you long enough. I tell you what, I am parched, and I'm not talking parched like juice or water. I want me something heavy. Let's go get that in there. There's their saloon. What do we all think? And he turns to you all.
Meow!
Yeah,
Meow!
that's what I'm talking about, Buster.
All right.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow.
Okay.
Hey.
Buster leading the way, gets you guys heading towards the tavern, and you approach and you look up and you see the sign, and it's and it says the sign says the cattle prod, and it has like a cow with like a fucking brand like pushing on its face, and the cow's like giving a wink. And
Can I wink back?
you wink back, and it's just the cold dead eyes of a painting staring back at you. That's it. And you approach the swinging doors, and fucking Buster reaches up and like can't quite reach it, and he turns back to fucking to Flint, and he's like, little help, partner.
Flint?
Sorry, I was spaced out.
Flint says
Like
that.
me for real.
What's he helping him do again?
Hey, I could do it.
He can't reach the saloon doors because they're too high, so he's asking you for help to push the doors through.
Neither can Samuel.
Oh, okay.
I can
Yeah,
climb up there.
I'm just gonna open it.
He's like, okay, and then he just like pushes the door open for him.
Angrily.
Yeah,
For him.
Flint and Odessa
Okay.
both like push one door open at a time, and Buster strolls on in.
Cinematic.
And he goes, "We done arrived," and he like does some jazz hands, and you guys walk into the saloon. And now before we do anything else, I'm gonna get some tokens on the board. So
Oh,
let's see
shart.
here. Oh shart. Oh fart.
No, Whittle scared.
What else scared?
Do I have
Okay,
time
let
to
me
go
s-
say hi to my mom really quick?
Yes.
I
No,
want to
no
be
family.
But
brown,
real quick,
like a kitty.
Okay, brown. Okay, so we have 1,
Meow.
2, 3, 4. We have 4 totals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Buster 5.
Hey, one of them's me. I see you,
I
Mom.
see you. See you.
That's me.
Mom, I'm on the big screen.
Mom, I'm on camera.
Mom, it's me. I made it.
See
Okay,
my
what
house
color?
from here.
Okay, we're gonna
Oh,
go down.
orange,
We're gonna go from the
orange.
top. Orange. Okay, you're orange. I'm gonna make you like bright orange because I don't want to mix
Yes,
up
yes,
you and.
neon.
Okay, make Mishi. Who do you want?
I'll be purple because that's the color I made mine.
Yeah, you're a dirt elf, so you have to be purple.
Hey, can I kill them?
You
Can I
guys
kill
can-
off one of
You
our
guys
group?
can. I'm not gonna say who. You can. You guys can have like a fucking Wild West duel at the end of this.
Oh, yes,
And
yes.
Joe, what do you want? What do you want Flint to be colored?
Red.
Red. Okay. So you guys walk in, and
Sage would be
before I
green.
yeah, but say no, Sage won't be brown because they cat.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Won't be brown 'cause
establish.
it was JK.
Let's figure out who's where. So Odessa's like at the door, so she's kind of like right. Oops, that just made it like really tiny. She's like at the door, so she's like right here, and Flint's at the other door holding it open for Buster, so he's like right there. Where's Samuel?
He's in the back. He was looking at the sign.
Okay, so he's like right back here. Okay.
Yeah.
Sage, where is Silas right now? Are you still on like somebody's shoulder?
I will be on Flint's.
Okay. So you're on Flint's shoulder. You guys you guys walk into this tavern or the saloon, and the saloon is like pretty large for how little people are in it. I should have prepared this before I went to the bathroom, but I did not. There's a really small, skinny guy in like overalls and one of those like fucking one of those like fucking flat cap. One of these things. One of these.
Beret?
Yeah. He's in one of those hats, and he's got like he's got like a stick leaned up against the counter. And he's like just doing shit at the bar. And there's a few people gambling or like playing cards. Wait, what am I doing? I just bam, bam, bam. There's a few people playing cards here at this table, and there's one guy at the bar, and there's two people drinking together at this table, and that's all. That's the only people that are in this bar. You see stairs right here. They're not there. This is like a one-floor saloon. So you guys walk in. The two people drinking stop drinking and look back at you guys and just go back to what they're doing. There's a little piano here off to the side that's playing itself. As you walk in, and the piano stops for a second, as if like whoever was playing the piano would like turn around and look at you as the doors open, and then it goes back to playing the piano. And the bar guy doesn't look up at all. He just keeps doing what he's doing. The person at the bar stops drinking, looks over their shoulder, and then goes back to drinking. So you guys walk in, and Buster goes, "We've done arrived. We made it. Everyone keep calm. We made it. Nobody clap. Cease your applause. Thank you. Thank you." And he walks in and starts making his way to the bar.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, he stops what he's doing. He turns around and faces you and starts like bouncing on Ghost
Oh my
Stick. And he goes,
God.
"Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank." He doesn't do that.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. And
Yep.
he, nope. And
No takes
he,
taxis.
can you unpause the music? Wee woo, please, 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 please. Thank you.
Oh fuck.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm on my desk doing that right now.
I'm
Thank
interested
you,
within
thank
that damn piano.
you.
Sorry, forgot it was
Yeah, the piano
paused
keeps playing
in
on its
playing
own.
statue.
And it play
Buster,
ragtime.
Buster, the moment you say that, the piano switches up its tune and immediately goes to like ragtime-y music.
They're so
Um,
obedient.
And it's like playing away, and the guy at the bar, what should I make his voice? What should I make him sound like?
Discord mod.
Wow.
Discord mod.
Again?
But
That's my favorite one. It's so funny. Western Discord mod. Lock in.
But welcome to the bar, Widowy. Welcome to the bar.
Normal guy, but
he's okay. He's not a commoner. He's a bullywug. That's why he sounds like that. He's
Normal
like a frog
guy, but he
person.
says widowy.
He's a frog person. So he goes, welcome to the bar, Widowy. Come on, what could I do for you? You guys walk in, and Buster's approaching the bar.
Meow.
You
Meow.
got the alcohol?
Meow.
Oh my god, you guys are really, really wild.
Meow.
And he
What the
doesn't
hell does that mean?
he doesn't look at you as you get at all as you guys are walking up. He doesn't make eye contact with any of you. And the closer you get a good look at him, and you realize he's got like the eye movement of a blind person, so he can't see. And you approach his bar, and he grabs his stick and he like taps it on the floor, and he goes, okay, now Widowy, I just got a good look at you. I don't know if you know what I just did there, but Widowy, I just used the sound of my stick to that's him ribbiting, by the way. He goes,
He throws up.
to get a good look at you. And as a fly's buzzing in the air, and his tongue lashes out, goes and pulls it in. He's like, what is that, a cat? I don't allow animals in my bar, Widowy. This bar
Well,
doesn't.
we literally don't care.
This bar doesn't
animal.
serve. This bar doesn't serve animals, Widowy.
It's not an animal.
You're a widowy an animal.
Make a deception check. Deception check. Joe, have Flint do a deception check for me.
20.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just for shits and giggles. Okay, yeah, he believes you. He's like, oh, okay, well, could you tell your friend to stop meowing? I mean, I'm blind. What are we? I can't. Okay, well, I guess if you're gonna be an asshole, I'm not just gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm.
Can I do a
Hey,
persuasion
hey.
check? And can I say, listen, sir, I'm sorry. He's a little dull. All right, little dull.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception. Make a persuasion check for me.
Oh, free! It's a natural one.
Okay. He's like, well, okay, well, obviously he's lying, and that's just a cat. So I know your cat can sit outside,
He's literally lying.
or you can please leave my bar. Like we don't have a sheriff, but I can cast magic, and I'll kindly ask you to please let your cat sit outside, please and thank you.
Can I do an
Hey.
intimidation check and be like,
Turn into your human form.
yeah, wait, do that. Never mind.
Does Silas turn into his human form?
Oh, hell no.
What the hell?
Okay, so either.
Okay, you have to go sit outside. Then.
Grab him by the scruff of his neck.
Yeah, no, he's like he's snapping his fingers at him, pointing outside.
He's like, Silas, go,
Outside.
go, sit now. Get
He's just gonna walk away with really heavy footsteps and then try
That's
and
a
come
good
back
kitty right
quieter.
Okay, stealth check. And he's gonna, and he's blind, but he can clearly see shit because he
No,
didn't
he's-
like react
He won't
when you
notice.
guys came in.
He
Okay,
said,
stealth-
"Did you have a cat with you?" He didn't know.
Well, I mean, when you started meowing, but if you walk in here, he noticed everyone else walk in. If you walk in here, he's gonna he's gonna perceive you if you walk in.
No, he's walking away really heavy and then he's sneaking
Oh.
back. I got a 21.
21. Okay, he's gonna natural 20. I'm not even joking.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm not even
Fuck
fucking kidding right now.
you. Fuck you.
You sneak back in and he goes "But I just listen, I'm trying to be civil right now. I don't even know who you people are. You just came in my bar. You came in my saloon that I keep pretty uptight, by the way. Widowy. And now you're lying and your stupid cat is trying to sneak back into my bar. Listen, either just keep the cat outside. I understand that it's a cat, and so they're very moody, and they don't listen very well, literally.
We actually
But-
don't know this cat. He kind of just followed
Okay,
us in here.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but I still don't welcome animals in my bar.
Well, what are we
please.
supposed to do about it if he followed us in here?
Pick him up. I don't know. He's a cat. Fucking find him a mouse to eat. If you want me to serve you, I will. But you can't have the. Please get the. Oh my God! Fine.
Can I
fine.
throw 2 gold pieces at him and be like, "Let the cat stay. I'll give you these 2 gold
He
pieces."
he taps his staff on the ground. He goes tap tap, and 2 floating like a floating mop and a floating bucket come out from the supply closet
Oh,
to like the
fuck.
right. And they
Bro.
approach Silas with the intention of like scooping him up and kicking him like
Can I do a
some-
persuasion check and be like 3 gold pieces? 3 gold pieces.
3 gold pieces for your cat friend for me to let your cat stay in my bar.
Yeah, 16.
Like this.
Eileen.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, 3 gold. Listen, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm being an asshole.
No,
Like,
we were kind of assholes to you too. I
Okay.
think we all got off on the wrong foot here.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. So you guys all come back on in, and like where do you want to be? Where do you want me to put you, Sage? Where do you want Silas to be?
He's like in the middle of everybody.
Okay.
Or no.
Like-
He jumps up and he sits on one of the stools.
Okay. So he hops up on the stool.
Yeah,
here
that
and
one.
he's
That
sitting.
one.
He sits like a gentleman.
He is.
And he's like, Okay, I'm sorry, Kitty. It's not you. I literally have really bad allergies, and I'm blind. So I mean, imagine not being able to see, and then,
Meow.
that's a
Okay,
that's a good kitty, and he pets you, and he like sneezes somewhere. What could I do for you, Pied Pokes?
Is this one
what,
against
what
your
kind
face
of
drunk?
what kind of drinks you got here? What's on the menu?
Well, I bought some of my special brew from oh fuck, where's this fucking, there he is, from Salister's farm. I have some special brew, none of that moonshine stuff that he concocts up over there, literally. And I have
may
some
interrupt,
ale,
if
of
I may
course,
interrupt,
of course.
while we're on the topic of Salister, we actually went and saw Salister not that long ago, and
Oh,
he
did he
wanted,
wants his fucking money, doesn't he?
he
But
does.
away.
If you don't mind me asking, how much exactly do you owe him?
I owe him 5 gold. I mean, with your 3, I have most of what I need. But I mean, if you like, these are all of our townsfolk, and he gestures at everyone drinking, and none of them, like, none of them like look up from their drinks or card playing. They just keep doing what they're doing.
Well,
And he's like,
sir,
not, but like, I don't have much income. So I mean, I can't really pay him back. He keeps asking, but I mean, if you can't tell, he's a couple shorts of a cactus bush, and so he's a couple fruits short of a cactus bush, literally. And so I can't pay him back very quickly. I mean, I only have an income of like 5 silver a day, but I'm not very good at math, literally. But that's not a lot in terms of gold, like silver to gold. Inflation is really high around here.
well,
So I can't really pay him back just yet.
well, how about this? I
Better
I got a decent amount of gold. How about my friend Samuel here, and I pat Samuel on the back. How, how about if I pay you 1 gold piece for every 2 drinks he drinks?
Okay. Dad, you're giving me gold. Better
All right,
be, and I
Samuel.
mean, okay,
Samuel,
you've
go
been,
on.
okay. Here you go, but here you go, big guy. And he sets down one big. I don't really know what you want. You didn't tell me, but I mean, here's a.
I think he'll have pretty much anything, right, Samuel?
Yeah.
He sets down in front of you. He sets down like a big fucking what are they called? A big tankard of ale, and then a big tankard of like that fruit, like the prickly pear, but his own brew of it, like a fruity ale. It's like a pale ale, but you know, like Western, Western and cool.
Okay.
Meow.
Well, I'm drinking it. I'm
Yeah.
drinking all of it. I'm just being impulsive and drinking all of it.
Yeah, so you guys yeah, so Samuel saddles up and starts drinking.
While Samuel's drinking that, I want to ask, is it Hort? Is that his name?
Yeah, his name's Hort. It works out. I mean, Hort the bullywug, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Mr. Hort, while he's drinking that, if you don't mind me asking, have you seen a GIF or GIF around here, around these parts recently?
I don't know if you can tell, but I can't do a whole lot of seeing, but okay. But
Well, you could tell there was a cat in here. Can you
yeah, I'm
can
being
you
smart. I'm
see
being
my
smart.
shape roughly? Can you see our
I
outline?
could see you down. I could see you head to toe. I just like I'm fucking with you. I
Okay,
give
well, that's what we would.
but actually, okay. Well, we're on rock. We're on thin ice here. You guys. I mean, okay, whatever.
I'm paying you.
Okay. No, well, I'm serving you, and I reserve the right to refuse any service to anybody who I deem unservable. Bartleby.
Well, you can put up
Now
with
that
us
you
for
say
a few
that-
hours and
Now
make
that
some
you say that,
good money.
let me finish talking, Dolan. Now that you say that, Bartleby. If you look over just by your friend there, and he points behind you guys to the group of people playing cards at the table. He's actually sitting right over there.
We're so fucking stupid we walked right past
Yeah, I
you.
mean, Surly Joe the gambler and people playing cards, and none of you looked at the people playing cards.
Nar,
Y-
can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah, of course, man. In
Where
secret,
do I type? Where do I type?
hang on, I'll
DM?
drag you. I'll drag you. I'll drag you. Hang on. BRB.
Meow,
Can we kill this frog guy?
meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow.
This is the best
Meow.
character choice I could. I think I'm gonna make Arnon into a cat.
Okay. Let me resume my stream real quick. So he says that, and you guys like all like turn around like and you see at the table with three commoners there sits he stands out like a sore thumb. Like it's three normal commoners,
How
and then it's
stupid.
a big hippo looking guy, and
Meow.
That fucking fat ass.
he's broad shouldered. He's
oh my god,
he's
and Samuel's
he's-
getting drunk.
he's big as fuck. He takes up 2 chairs, but like in a buff way, not a fat way. And he's got like really broad shoulders, and he's like hunkered down looking at his cards. And he's looking down at his cards, and he's like pretty decently playing with the people at this table. He like eyeballs you guys, and like then looks back to his cards real quick. And
Can I do insight for that eyeballing? Like maybe see
Yeah.
if he thought anything of us.
yeah, go for it.
That is a 23.
He clearly recognized you guys when you first walked into town, and you saw that gleaming eyeglass like at the top of one of those buildings, and then like how it was gone after you guys like saw it. He probably was the one looking through that eyeglass, because he looked at you with a little bit of recognition, and he's actively trying to ignore you and focus on his card game.
Okay.
Joe, what does Flint do? I feel like I've been ignoring Joe. I don't want to ignore Joe.
Flint's been wearing the cat like a hat. Well, I guess not right now, but
Joe muted.
Okay,
Low-key him making pasta right now, so
I'm
you're
gonna
okay.
get ready to
He's-
hunker down for bed. So
Uh-huh.
whatever you want to do with Samuel, like do whatever you want with him.
Lol.
He's your
Okay.
NPC now.
Okay, go.
Bye guys.
Sorry it went later than I thought.
It's
We
okay.
had fun while you were
Jump
here,
in the
Cedar.
freezer.
Yes.
bye, Cedar.
Love you, Cedar.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Remember
Look at the
Samuel's
chat,
racist.
Supreme Overlord.
I could maybe jump in. I could maybe jump in. I could maybe jump in.
Yeah, that.
Maybe I'll hit
you
my
mean-
second.
Oh, I mean, yeah, if you want to, absolutely.
Could Jesse be one of the characters that just happened to be sitting around somewhere, maybe?
Yeah, I'll work that in.
And
in a
I'll go
second.
sit on Jesse's lap. Meow.
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 Okay. Yeah. What's?
Hang on, let me finish my
Flint's
day
been
and
listening this
start
whole
you
time,
again in
dope.
like 2 seconds.
No, you're fine. You're fine. We got
Flint's
some more
been
narrative to
listening
get
this
through,
whole
so you
time.
got a second.
I'm purring and shit.
I'm purring and shit, kneading and shit. So yeah,
Kneading on
it's
my
clear that
Nito.
he's clearly trying to like actively ignore you.
Can I stare straight at him and do
Yeah.
an intimidation check?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, 21.
21. Okay. He is trying to focus on his card game, and he gets a hand down, and he's like, and then he folds, and he's like, oh damn it, run up the next game right now. We're not done. Run up the next game. Yeah. And
I
so like the
say-
people at the table like, oh, okay, right away, sir. Yes, right away.
I could've
And
won.
they get back to the game and they deal the cards and he picks up his hand and he gets back to playing and he keeps trying to ignore you.
Can I seduce him as the cat? I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Yeah,
no,
you-
I want to see
You
it.
certainly can
As
try.
the cat.
As the cat. I don't even know what that would look like.
Start rubbing
He's
on
not
his
gonna
leg. Okay, that's
He's
fucking
not
weird.
gonna
I will-
he's not gonna fuck you as a cat. I hope you know that. Like you could seduce him, but it's just
Wait,
gonna
I
be
gotta
like
shift back for this.
he'll try and like adopt you as a cat or something. He's not gonna fuck you. He's just gonna be like,
Damn it!
oh, he's gonna be like,
Damn
oh,
it!
he's gonna be like, oh, kitty, yay, a kitty.
Oh, kitty.
Okay.
I gotta shift back for
Yeah,
this one.
he notices you staring and he absolutely fucks up his hand and he folds and he like yells at the commoners at his table to get back to like deal a new hand and like start over.
Can I ask because I
real
kinda
quick
forgot- Oh, go ahead.
before go ahead. What's your question?
I was just gonna ask. I know that we're like tracking him down. I can't remember why we're tracking him down.
So you guys took up his bounty because he has a bounty for bank robbing, caravan robbing, and stick ups. You would know. I didn't really say this at the beginning because I wanted to get into like the environment, but
Mhm.
if you're like I mean it's like a quick background check. So like the bounty itself is for Surly Joe the Gambler. He's a renegade bandit known for holding up banks, caravans, and highway routes. You know that he works generally alone, so like probably the people that he's with here aren't like his goons or anything. He works by himself. He's a legendary gunslinger, known for using his two pistols, Bonnie and Clyde. And the last you heard from the last town that you were in, he came to Hardin's Respite, or he was going to the direction of Hardin's Respite, raving about Hardin's legacy.
Okay.
Which is what you found out. So putting the pieces together, you're tracking down Surly Joe, the gambling bandit, for holding up banks and highway robbery, and he's hunting down whatever this legendary Hardin's legacy is, and so he's been like in the town searching for it.
Is the bounty for dead or alive?
Dead or alive. It's
Dead
one of those
or alive.
yeah, it's one of those classic dead or alive bounty.
Is there a discount if it's
If I
if
fuck
it's
him.
dead?
Sorry.
Did you if you fuck him? I mean, he's alive if you fuck him. I hope he's
Oh,
living
fuck.
when you fuck him. Is there a discount if what?
So if we bring him in dead, will we not get as much?
You
Or
won't
is
you
it-
wouldn't. You don't know. It just
Okay.
says dead or alive, and
Do
then
we
it
get more if I
says
fuck
it says 500 gold pieces dead or alive.
Can I now that I've intimidated him a little bit, can I kind of walk over there and kind of maybe step behind him and sort of
Let's-
like peek at his cards?
Are you trying to do it stealthily, or are you trying to do it like clearly on purpose?
Clearly on purpose.
Yeah, so you do that and you start walking over.
Can I do intimidation again?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for that. But as you're doing that,
Oh,
fucking as you're doing that, Samuel stands up from the bar, like fucking drunk as fuck, and like stumbles over to the table and like gestures to one of the I can't remember the voice he gave Samuel, or I can't remember the voice Cedar
Samuel
gave
had
Samuel.
many
Samuel had
voices.
every single one ever.
Yeah,
Samuel had
yeah.
every accent.
I
Uh,
think he was a
Sam-
pirate
yeah.
at one point.
Samuel gestured. Fuck it, he has a pirate voice. Samuel gestures to one of like the common folk. He's like, "Are those cards there? What's a pirate? Are those cards there taken?"
Taken.
And the comic goes, why you sound like that? We're in the West. But whatever. Here, yeah. Yeah, sure, I fold. I don't want to play with this guy no more. He scares me. And he stands up and puts his cards down. And Samuel sits at the table and picks up his hand and looks at it. And he looks at he looks at who is very clearly Surly Joe, and he goes, "Alright, I fold. These cards are terrible. No wonder he was terrified. I fold." and Surly Joe looks at him and he goes, "You seen the cards? You play them." And
Can I say, isn't folding part of the game?
well, I hardly see how you're part of this here game. You haven't picked up none of the cards. Card peeper. And he looks back to Samuel and he goes, "You seen the cards, you play them." And Samuel goes, and if and I don't. And the GIF like fucking flares his nostrils and puts the cards down and stands up. And he stands up and keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. This guy's like fucking 8'6". He's like almost as wide as the table. He's fucking big.
Sorry.
He's
Oh
a
my
big
God.
fucking guy. And he like reaches like he stands up, and looking at him, he's got like a big wide brimmed cowboy hat. He's wearing like a moccasin like robe that like goes around his body. He like with one big arm, he like folds the moccasin back and it like goes halfway back his body, and he grabs a pistol at his side, and you look down and the pistol engraved on the side of it says Bonnie. And he with one quick motion, he like fans the length of Bonnie's like what's the length, the barrel of the wand. He like if it were he were fanning a 6-iron, and Bonnie in a blinding blast of light explodes into Samuel's face and just fucking destroys his face. Samuel falls backwards and hits the chair, tongue lolling and one eyeball dangling from his face, and
Bye bye racist trend.
ceases to be. And he turns around and looks down at you and he says, "You fancy yourself a card player?"
Can do
No, Samuel.
an acrobatics check and like jump like over him onto the table.
Oh my god.
So like he turns down and looks down at you, and then you like fucking do a flip over him.
yeah.
So he just kills a guy, and you turn around, and he's like, it's like, man, these people are gonna flip when they see this. And he turns around, and you actually do a front flip over him. Yeah,
I want
yeah,
to
go.
land like in the middle of the table.
That's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna make it a difficult check, but yeah, go for it.
Okay. Oh please. It'd be really
Also,
funny. If
I
it
joining
fails,
in
though.
as Jesse.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. Trust me.
Okay.
I want to
I was
sit.
just interested in playing the
I'd be-
piano.
13.
13. That's not gonna do it. So you ready yourself, and you try and do a big old jumping leap, and you just like you kind of get like stuck right around where his head is. You kind of like crotch first into his muzzle. Like your stomach like
Oh
gets
my
caught
God.
in like your lower section, and you're just kind of like hanging over him, and you like crunkle his hat a little bit, and his nostrils flare, and he's like, listen, I know you're probably here for the bounty, and I'm not trying to get all kinds of crazy. I know I just done probably killed your friend there, but I'm not trying to fight all of you.
Into his face.
You can do so with disadvantage because you just fucking fumbled so hard. You can do so with the fucking biggest disadvantage of your life.
17.
17 with
A
disadvantage.
link.
Okay, honest. Actually, he's gonna like intimidate you back. This time because you're like in his face right now. You're on his face, but you're in his face right now. So
I'm trying to be on his face.
I'm trying to be on his shit. He did an intimidation check back to you, just a flat one. And he got a 21.
How do I?
So he in turn, he like puffs his chest and like with his other hand, like brushes the other half of his moccasin back, and you see the other wand sitting at in his holster there. He's like, I just told you I'm not trying to get rowdy, but we can get rowdy if you done so, please.
Can I
And
do a sleight of hand check to see if I can quickly take that pistol from him?
okay, so again, he's like 8'6", and you're on his face, and you haven't gotten off of his face, so he's like looking at you like cross-eyed as you're talking to him.
Am I able? Okay, I don't know if this would be acrobatics or athletics, but probably acrobatics. Would I be able to very quickly, like, kind of get off of him and then do a sleight of hand to grab the pistol? Or is that
like
kinda,
which
like,
one? Which one? The one
reaching?
at his holster, or it's reaching really hard. So again, it's gonna be hard as fuck to do. You can certainly try if you want. It's gonna be really hard, and if you do it, like shit's gonna kind of probably gonna hit the fan.
Well, does anyone else want?
Let me fuck.
Okay.
I start begging, please.
While you say this, Buster speaks up from where he's at the bar. He's like, now, I know, we came in here a bit unannounced and all, but I think it's best done we calm ourselves. How about I sing us a little here ditty? Is there anyone else in this here fine establishment that might accompany me in some music?
Wow, Buster's
I will
doing that, can I
meow.
just get off of his face.
Says, hey, this is kind of.
So,
Anyone here in
I
this
think
fine establishment that
Jessie's
can?
already at the piano. She's been in this
Okay.
town for just a little bit. Not necessarily. She's hunting a bounty. She's bounty.
We will get closer to the mic. I can't hear you.
Yeah, you're pretty quiet.
Can I get off of his face while this is going on?
Yeah, you get off of his face. Thank you. That was
Better.
yes, better. Yes. Are we gonna play cards or what? And again,
I
he's
thought
like,
we were gonna hear a song.
I don't care what we do as long as you get out of my
Awesome.
space, little lady. And what does Jessie say?
She's already
Okay,
at the piano.
first of all, what do we see? What does Jessie look like, and then what does she say?
Oh, well, she was at the piano, and she turns around. She has her little cowgirl hat. I mean, that little vest. She had her guitar strapped to her back, and she turns around, and she gives, like, a whistle. I was trying to find her sound effect whistle to kind of get everybody's attention.
Yeah, like a kind of
Like-
situation.
I can meow and you can pretend you're whistling.
Yeah, you could meow.
It's
Like
really,
like that
yeah.
kind. Does it with, like, her two, like, fingers.
Uh-huh.
And she's just like, now this here saloon's getting a little rowdy. Why don't we listen to some music, huh?
That's
Oh,
what
hold it
I'm
down.
saying. That's what I'm saying. And Buster strolls on over to you at the piano, and he sits down and he starts playing a ditty. Go ahead and give me a performance check real quick.
Oh, I got +8 performance, baby! 17 plus 8. What is that? 20
Plus
something.
9 acrobatics, and
Bust-
look where it got me.
Buster gets a dirty 21. So you guys just play a really nice tune real quick. Everyone settles down a bit, and Surly Joe takes a deep breath and goes, "Oh, all right.
Jojo being unmuted is
I
making
got-
me laugh.
I can hear that macking of the pasta.
Every
in the
single
background.
stir.
My bad.
No, it's okay. Go. No, don't mute. I thought it was funny.
Also, is my mic good now?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can
yeah,
hear you
a
a lot
lot
better.
Cool, I'll turn my gain way up.
Yeah, so you and Buster are playing a really nice song for everybody. The gift calms back down, and he sits back down at the table. He's like, all right. I'm sorry I got all excited. You guys just came in here and you got a little crazy. Your friend there, she got my face a little bit. And
Not literally.
that cat's been looking like the cat looks like it wants to fuck me. Why does a cat look like it wants to fuck me? That's a cat. I'm not into animals like that. Hold on,
Meow.
I haven't played cards for like
Me,
5
yeah.
minutes.
No, for
and
real.
I'm getting the itch. Can we just play a card game, listen to some music, and talk a little bit, please?
What direction is he looking in right now, and where would I be relative to him at this point?
So this guy got up and went to the bar, and Samuel sat down, but his body is like now on the floor and bleeding out. When that happened, the frog, the bullywug was like, oh my god, in my bar again. Oh my Joe, this is the worst time in the last 10 days. You can't keep killing my patrons, Whittleby. So I'm gonna change. So now that you guys know which one it is, I'm gonna change him to what's a color? I'm gonna change him to black, so you guys know which one he is. So he's sitting down right here. When you jumped on him, you were like right about here. Silas's body is getting cleaned up by the floating broom and bucket right now. To like not a lot of grace. The two commoners here, when things kind of kicked off, all stood up. Where's Okay, there he is. You're brown and you like match with the tile. So I'm gonna say that you're like right here, about like right next to him. You've been trying to fuck him the whole time.
Yeah, for real.
What color?
Hopping
what,
up on his
okay,
lap.
Buster's at the piano. You're probably at the piano with Buster. What color do you want your character to be, Wee Woo?
You can do pink, like a light pink.
Light pink. All right. I'm just gonna change this one.
Jesse is giving Sadie Adler from the first
Little
2
bit.
She kind of does have Sadie vibes.
Where do you
guess.
want Flint to be right now, Joe?
I think Flint would be still at the bar, in my humble opinion.
Yes, the bar.
Okay.
That sounds
I like
like
how both of your characters have been like chronic alcoholics.
I didn't say he was an alcoholic yet.
Okay, so
Yes.
there we go.
He's
so
just
there we
sitting
go.
there.
Yeah, he's at a stool at the bar. He's having a drink. He picked up Samuel's tab. So you're like right in front of him, pretty much. So you have like the stool next to you, right next to Samuel's dead body. The commoners are nervously sitting there, kind of like, he just killed another guy. That's like the 4th one in the last fucking week. And the two guys over here are just still drinking. They don't really pay no mind to it. So you're like right here. You have an open stool here next to you.
Okay. And he's facing. Is he facing the
He's sitting facing this way, sort of. He's opened his 2-chair situation kind of towards you. So he's got like listening body language right now, but he's still like at the table, elbow on the table, like gesturing to the cards, like can we just play some cards, please? I haven't played in like 5 minutes and I'm getting the itch.
Can I be like, hey Buster, do you want to play this fella over here?
Buster mid-song looks over to you and he's like, well, I've
Can I do
never been one
persuasion check?
to Buster. You don't have to persuade Buster. Buster will just do it.
Oh, Buster.
I do like me a good card game, and he swings over there, and he sits down in the chair, and he looks at the cards, and he goes, "Whew, man, those last 2 fellers really weren't kidding. These cards really are pretty bunk, if you ask me. But I if and play my hand. I Buster Scruggs ain't no folder."
Can I do an insight to see if they're actually bad cards?
Yeah, go for it.
My guess is they are, but
Yeah.
oh frick, I probably wouldn't even know. 9.
You don't know. You weren't paying attention. you were so hard focused on Surly Joe that that you couldn't really tell what the other hand was. But I mean, 2 people folded on it.
I
so
know I'm hard and focused.
I'm hard. Fucking Silas. Silas is like in heat right now. Like, you know how cats straddle when they're about to fuck.
Oh my god, he's doing that to his shoe.
Yeah, exactly. He's got like really fucking big feet because he's a big fucking hippo. So you're like struggling to straddle this boot, but you're doing your best. He's like, I don't understand what this cat has with me, but whatever. I'd rather play cards and just ignore the cat.
Oh my
no,
god, rude.
Can Dixie stroll on over and before she sits down, she goes,
Yeah.
"Now there, Joe, you know the rules of poker. You always deal a new hand when you have new players."
You're gonna tell me how to play my game? And so you gesture towards the commoner, and he's like, yeah, yeah, you can have my hand. I don't really want to play no more. And he gets out and he hurriedly walks out the bar and he leaves. So you sit down
While
and
this
you
is
take over that hand. He's like, I know you're not telling me how to play my here game, Missy.
while
Well,
this
I'm
is
just
going
saying,
on,
you might have a better chance if you deal some new hands. I'm pretty good shuffling. Can I do a persuasion check to do a reshuffle of the cards to start a new game?
Yep.
Persuasion. That is a 19.
Okay. He's gonna oppose intimidate.
Do I roll one to see if I get intimidated?
No. If he rolls a higher intimidation than your persuasion, then he's gonna intimidate you into playing your hand. God, what is his modifier? Okay, I'm just gonna say it's his charisma. So he also got a 19.
Oh.
So it's not gonna work, but you're also not intimidated. So he goes, I said you playing your hand. You saw your friend there and how he done ended up. You play the hand or you don't play at all.
can I say while this is going on and he is distracted, can I do a sneak check to kind of sneak behind him without him noticing?
Yeah, go for it. You're also in his face, so he's gonna perception.
I rolled pretty bad, 16.
I was gonna say, can I try to keep his attention by still like talking to him because I see what's happening and I recognize?
No, you're mid conversation and you've already done your thing. I'm sorry. I'll let you get away with a lot, but that's a lot. You got what? A 16?
A 16.
So his perception roll. Let's see. What is the modifier for perception? He what's his charisma? Let me just do the math in my head real quick. Hang on.
No worries.
Okay, he's got 12. It's a charisma related. Okay, so that's. So he notices you're trying to slip around, and he grabs you by the arm, and he goes, "Listen, Missy, you came
Can I
in
stab
here."
him?
you wanna stab him? He grabs your arm. He grabs your arm, and he goes, "Listen, Missy,
Can I
you
stab
came
his
in
arm?
here."
Can I cut his hand off?
Go ahead and give me an attack roll, and we'll roll initiative.
Where are the attack rolls on here?
If you look at, it's actually convenient. I was in your character. If you go to actions, attack, and if you're using a dagger, you roll a d20. Actions,
Wait.
attack.
Am I blind?
I'll stream it. Hang on.
Oh, thank you. Actions, attack. I just keep repeating it to myself like it's gonna do something. Actions.
Okay,
attack.
so you go actions, all, and then you can go attack, or you can also see it in all, but this is a lot of information.
Wait,
So
I
if you
don't
go
have that.
Are you in your view?
Oh wait, no, I see it. Okay, I see it now. Okay.
So you have your daggers, you have your short bow, and then you have your unarmed strike, and then you have your sneak attack. So if I'll say that this could be a sneak attack if you so choose, but
Yes.
okay. So roll me a d20. You're gonna see if you beat his DC.
Where's the D?
Roll to hit. You just click
okay.
to hit right here.
14.
14. Wow, with +7. That's crazy. Okay, let me stop streaming just so I don't let you peek behind the screen. 2 seconds.
Yeah, no one peek. No peeking.
No peeking. Everyone close your eyes. Go la 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 la.
La 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 la.
You reach to stab him, and your blade just kind of like what did you roll? 14. Your blade just kind of like bounces off of like his bracers that are encompassing. He's like, all right, I done warned you now, but now we're gonna get rowdy. And he like stands up, and the table like the table like pushes backwards, and it like pushes into the commoner and Buster, and they both kind of fall backwards.
Not Buster.
And everyone roll me initiative. So your attack missed.
Oh my god!
I got a
I
natural
just
one.
wanted to fuck
Okay,
him.
roll initiatives.
What?
Don't tell me what they are yet. I'm gonna
Oh.
set up my my shit real quick.
I
Can
can't
I-
fuck anything.
You actually tried to be horny this time too. You haven't fucked anything yet on the other one.
Oh man.
He doesn't.
I'm sorry.
Arnon doesn't have time for that.
I was gonna
Surly
say.
Joe.
My king has trauma.
Actually, never mind. That wouldn't make sense.
No, what were you gonna say? Go for it.
Well, I don't think it would apply here, but I was gonna say, is it possible that he could be surprised that I did that?
No.
Yeah, that's what I.
You were kind of up in his face to begin with, so he was kind of mentally prepared. I mean, he's an outlaw, so I don't know. I could justify it by saying that like he's hardened and used to people being like up in his grill, so he was just kind of ready for things to go south.
Mhm.
So, like, if you were to get a surprise round, that would have been it. Okay. Okay, let me pull this up. So his initiative, that, and we're gonna go down the line. Odessa, what is your initiative?
It is 8.
8.
But I got a natural one.
I don't want to fuck you on like first encounter, so it's fine. We'll just say it's an 8. If it's a natural 1, then it would just be a 1. Flint's initiative is 10. Yes, that's like, yeah, it's an 8 plus 2, so it's 10. Flint is 10, and what is what's your character's name? I forgot already.
Jessie.
Jessie?
She got a 24.
24.
Well, Jesse.
24. 24. And Sage, he just kind of thinks you're a cat right now. So you can roll initiative. You can be an initiative if you want, but I'm not gonna make you be an
I'm
initiative.
gonna have Silas just sit on the table until he feels like he needs to help.
Okay, so while this all starts, you kind of like dart away, and I'll put you like on this table if you want.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we're gonna put everyone in initiative. This commoner's right here. Buster got knocked back, and he's right here. You're right here, and he is right here. And Flint is all the way at the bar.
Yeah.
About 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, about 40 some feet away from, about 40 feet some away. I mean, you're like a ranged guy, so that's not a super bad thing.
True.
And
But-
can I just say, Jessie, she's fighting, but she seems like, oh, because like she was not wanting to fight. She doesn't like fighting. She likes to use her words. So she's kind of reluctantly like, I guess I gotta stop these people from dying.
Okay, so yeah, so right now Silas is not in initiative, but if he so chooses and chooses to jump in, he will be. So right now, unfortunately, this is a 3v1. Up first in the initiative though is Jessie. So Jessie, what you notice that Odessa tried to be a little sneaky and get around, and Surly Joe wasn't having any of it. He stood up, grabbed her, and she tried getting one off on him, and it just kind of bounced off him. So he's like stood up, full stature, and is like he's fucking pissed. He's like fuming. He's like nostrils are flared, and he's like reaching for Bonnie and Clyde at his hips. What does Jesse do?
I'm gonna cast Command
Ooh, okay, good
on
one.
the first level, and I'm gonna command Drop.
You're gonna. He's not holding anything, so he
Oh,
would
I thought
drop.
you said he had them in his hands.
No, it's at his. He's readying to grab them. They're at his hips. He's like
Oh, okay,
getting
okay,
ready to
okay.
draw. So
Then
I'm not gonna be an asshole. You don't have to do that. Like that doesn't have to happen. You can command another thing if you want.
yeah, okay, then I will. I'm gonna see if I can command Grovel.
Grovel. Okay, describe to me what grovel does.
The target has a prone condition and then it ends its turn.
Okay.
So he just basically gets on his stomach and then just is like, I can't move.
Wisdom saving throw.
It's 14.
Okay.
That's what it says. Attack/save.
14. What is your command word to him?
I think it just says. I mean, I would just be
Well,
like.
you can make it whatever you want, but it's one word, and you're effectively telling him to drop. So what does Jesse say?
Oh, let me see.
So she says she can say a line, and then like one word of that line is the command word that she imbues with her power.
Oh gosh.
It's a cool
Oh
thing.
gosh.
I'm giving you a chance for a one-liner. Come on.
um.
Kiss my ass. Sorry.
Meow meow meow.
Meow, meow, meow. Silas is pissed. I'm pissed.
Okay, I'm gonna have it be something like, on your belly, bootlicker.
Okay, so you go.
Bootlick is the word.
You go on your belly, bootlicker, and as you say the word, you feel your power go forth, and you feel it reach him, and he stares at you, and he goes, "I know you're not telling me what to do here, little missy," and he flares his nostrils at you, and your spell
got
fizzles
anger
out and
issues.
fails,
Oh.
and it has no effect.
He's
All
getting
right.
real emotional.
So that was an action. Do you want to do anything with a bonus action, or
Bonus action.
you have? It looks like it. You have, if you go action and then bonus actions, you can see bardic inspiration. You have lesser restoration stocked as well.
Gotcha. Then I guess. I'll just get my my revolver, which is just a one that I feel like just shoots piercing damage.
Okay.
Just ready.
Wait, where did you?
Unholster.
Hold on. So, where did you get a revolver?
It was in there. I don't know. I made it.
That's part of the 20. Did you make a 2024 character?
I have only the 2014 selected.
Okay, it's a 2024 piece of equipment. Go ahead, see if you can find something similar in 2014. If not, then we'll just say that
It says
you
2014 Core Rules Revolver.
I'm seeing D&D Free Rules 2024 from Source.
What?
Hang on, let me show you.
Because I'm looking at the 2014 Core Rules. I selected that filter, and then there's one that's a revolver, revolver +1, a revolver +3. Damn.
Okay. Right here.
Oh, weird. Maybe I clicked the wrong one. Let's see. Yeah, wait, what though? Why is it showing up in the 2014 one?
Also, I don't want to be a rule stickler, but like you can't ready an action with the bonus action.
Okay. I was just gonna say like she just that's fine.
She like fingers it ready to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
she's not like it's not like out, but she has her hand definitely like.
Yeah.
there.
Okay. So, all right. With that,
I'll try to
up
find
next
it.
in the initiative is Surly Joe. So he like acknowledges the room, and he's gonna be like, all right, well, I tried being civil, but if we're not gonna be civil, then we're gonna throw down. And oh man, what's he gonna do? He's gonna multi-attack. So he's gonna quick draw with Bonnie and Clyde, and he's gonna okay, let's see. He's gonna the two people that engaged him first. So Bonnie is on his left hip, so he's gonna flick Bonnie towards you. He's gonna flick Bonnie towards Jesse, and he's gonna fire off a round. And he does a I'm gonna guess a 19 hits. So with Bonnie, Bonnie fires off, and a blinding light fires forth, and he's gonna do 10 damage. He's gonna do He's gonna do 12 damage. And make me a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, who is this?
That's Jesse. So
Oh,
you
okay.
take 12 damage.
Oh,
and
can I do one of my reactions?
reactions.
I have-
What do you got?
Cutting words. You learn to use your wit to super distract other. When a creature that you can see within 60 feet of yourself makes a damage roll or succeeds in an ability or attack roll, you could take a reaction to expend one of your bardic inspiration. Roll your bardic inspiration die and subtract the number rolled from the creature's roll, reducing damage or potentially turning a success into a failure.
Okay, so yes. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Roll me
Okay.
a d6 and tell me if you're either going to take it away from his attack roll or his damage roll.
Where is my d6? There it is. That's 6. Yippee!
Okay, so you hit a 6. So he got a 19 to hit. And he did 12 damage. So what are you taking 6 off of?
So if I take off 6 from the 19, then he misses?
Uh-oh. I think my headset just died. Hold on 2 seconds.
Dun, dun, dun.
Damn.
That's what I get for not charging it. I can't hear anything, by the way. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, let's just pretend we just said the most important thing ever.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe you said that!
Are you serious? What the heck? Are you serious right now?
You're so mean to me. Okay, so what are you gonna do? Let's hear it.
So I said if I take away the 6 from the 19, then he'll miss, right? Because I have a 14 armor class.
I guess so.
I'm gonna do that then.
So what do you say to him that makes him miss?
Oh, so he's like
That's
shooting,
enough.
right?
Ligma
Yeah.
my sugma nuts.
I just say something like, the head is
Yeah.
like well, his head's like giant, right? So and he's a hippo
Mhm.
person, so his eyes are
Mhm.
technically like prey eyes, right?
Yeah.
And I'm standing right in front of him, and I was like, you probably can't see me standing right in front of you.
Fuck, you're right. Oh, I hate when they're right. And he fires, and his shot misses, but it still blows up right
my
next to your face. And so, you make me a, what is it? Make me a Constitution save.
That is a. Where's my constitution? That is a 14.
Good. Okay, so you, so the shot explodes next to your head, and your ears are ringing, but your vision holds intact, and so,
Nard, are you streaming
you've-
what you want to stream? I'm just curious.
No.
I'm just looking out for you.
Thanks, Goatly. So yeah, so you negated the damage and you successfully saved. So his first shot misses entirely. His second shot, he shoots at Odessa. He takes Clyde and fires off a round. And ooh, it's cocked. Okay. 12. What does a 12 hit your AC, Odessa yet? Odessa?
No.
No. Okay. So he fires off a shot and it explodes in shrapnel. And the initial shot misses, but make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Boop. That is a 20.
Okay, so as the shrapnel from Clyde's shot explodes and embeds itself into the wood around you, you jump real quick, and you successfully dodge out of the way of the shrapnel. It doesn't say take whatever. I'm just gonna say it doesn't do any damage. And so he notices that he's missed. And he goes, oh, fine. You all want to be sly-handed and quick-witted, fine. You ain't gonna dodge this, sweetheart. And he 5, 10, what is it? 10, 15, and he charges into Jessie and tries knocking her back with just his fucking big stature. Make me a
She's gonna get freaking trampled.
strength
She's only 5'3".
Strength saving throw. He's trying to charge into you.
That is a 14.
So you successfully save from being prone, but he still runs into you and like body slams you into the table behind you. And he does 7 damage to you as he like knocks you into this table. So you like fly backwards a little bit and fall into the table, or it's like a chair. You fall into the chair behind you. And he does 7 damage to you as you fall backwards into the chair.
Oh gosh, sorry. I'm also fixing Jesse at the same time. So you said 7 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm still at 20. I'm still good.
Okay. Up next in initiative is Flint. So Flint, from across the bar, you're nursing your drink, and you hear a scuffle come up, and you turn around to see this big fucking hulking hippo guy like firing off shots at your friends, and charges into one of them and into one of the strangers that you met at the bar, and knocks her into a chair, and like she goes flying. What do you do?
So at this point, Flint's just been like watching what's been happening and just like sipping on his drink. I feel like I want him to walk closer a bit, up to that like first chair in front of him.
5, 10, right here.
Like maybe next to that chair.
You're consulting with Silas.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he hasn't like been noticed or like acknowledged by him, right?
I mean, he knows that you're associating with the people here, and you're also like a person and not just a cat that tried humping his leg. Yeah. So he's paid you mind and acknowledges you as a threat. So you're technically in combat.
Okay. Let's see. Can I create an Eldritch Cannon?
Let's see. Yes. So you you do quick bit of tinkering. You like take the wand that you had stored with you, like wand of flame, and
Oh
you
wait! Before I fully
uh-huh.
commit to that,
Uh-huh.
how close can I be in order for it to in order for it to target someone?
Well,
Does that make sense?
at 3rd level, you create a magical cannon using woodcarver's tools or smith's tools. You can take an action to magically create a smaller, tiny eldritch cannon in an unoccupied space on a horizontal surface within 5 feet of you. A small eldritch cannon occupies this space, and a tiny one can be held in one hand. Once you create a cannon, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest or until you expend a spell slot of 1st level or higher. You have only one cannon at a time and can't create one while another cannon is present. The cannon is a magical object, regardless of size. The cannon has an AC of 18 and a number of hit points equal to 5 times your artificer level, so 15. It is immune to poison, psychic, in all conditions. If it's forced to make an ability check, blah blah blah. That's jargon. If you're holding it and it's like a gun, it doesn't really matter. The cannon is a magical. I already read that. When you create the cannon, you determine its appearance and whether it has legs. You can also decide which type it is. You want it to be a moving one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make a small one. So like you put this wand and you like okay, yeah, right. And you make like a quick little apparatus with like little, well, I'll let you describe it. You determine its appearance and whether it has legs. You can decide what type it is, choosing from the options of Eldritch Cannon's table. On each of your turns, you can take a bonus action to cause the cannon to activate if you are within 60 feet of it. As part of the same bonus action, you can direct the cannon to walk up or climb up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space, provided it has legs to walk. You chose Flamethrower, so the cannon exhales a fire in an adjacent 15-foot cone that you designate. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw against your spell save, taking 2d8 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. The fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. So you're in a wooden saloon.
I didn't pick flamethrower. Can I pick the force ballista?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that one. So it's a small cannon with legs, and it's right aside for me. And
okay, let me edit it for you real quick. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Let me choose let me go into your edit. Also, guys, we're only really about a third of the way through this. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. If at any point we want to stop and pick back up tomorrow, we can. But I'll keep going as long as we want.
Nishi, do you have a time that you have to leave?
I can stay up for pretty much all night today. I just have to donate blood tomorrow, so as long as I eat good, I should be fine.
All of us are nocturnal.
Yeah.
Why does it not let you pick it? That's so strange. It has it chosen for you.
So I can't find
Also,
a freaking
Joe,
weapon that's not 2024.
Joe, it's probably because it's a gun.
Well, I'm looking even for like a light crossbow, like a hand crossbow.
I'll help you figure it out later. Joe, you also need to pick cantrips and spells. You don't have any prepared.
Oh. Okay.
Goddamn. Let me see here. Artificer infusions, no. Specialist, artillerist, 2 full job, proficiency.
Okay.
I think I might have just been looking at it wrong. Hang on.
If at what point would we be able to pause and then possibly continue tomorrow or another day? I feel like I'm gonna get burnt out in a bit.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna be
miserable. And then we'll take a break.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna select that you've created an Eldritch Cannon. For your action... Okay, I was just looking at it wrong. So, Force Ballista. Make a ranged spell attack originating from the cannon at one creature or object within 120 feet. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 force damage, and if the target is a creature, it is pushed up to 5 feet away from the cannon. Okay. So, describe your Force Ballista.
Like the action itself.
Describe what it, describe how you make it and what it looks like.
Make it look like a penis.
So...
It has 2 balls,
Okay,
and like the barrel of the wand is the cock.
Yes.
All right, so it's a walking cock that shoots force bolts of energy.
That are white.
Yeah, they're white and slimy looking. Okay, so you make the. I'm bolting. Okay, so you make this thing. I'm gonna give it a triangle. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a triangle. And
You got a penis shape in there?
Yeah, penis shape in there. Ooh, good point, actually.
Now that I really think about it.
Now that I think about it.
Custom penis.
Fuck. Go to the side. And then... see that.
Oh, hang on. I see what my problem is.
Okay, I got it.
Great, that's great.
How can I group them? There we go, group.
A cannon.
There you go. That's your cannon.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay. Okay, gorge. Okay, so yeah, you got your cannon right here. And here, I'll just make it a vertical token because I don't want to get confused. Okay, oops. Move that back. Okay. Alright, so your cannon appears in front your cannon appears in front of you, Joe. And are you having it approach at all? Are you just having it stay stationary? Are you having it like hop up on a table? What are you having it do to like get a shot
And it's
at
a penis with legs.
At Joe? Yeah, it's a dick with legs. It's a walking dick that shoots bolts of energy out of the shaft.
Damn. Okay, I guess I'll have him hop up on that table to that one.
About 5, 10, 15 feet.
Yeah.
And
then yeah.
Okay.
Freaking shoot at him.
Alright, make a ranged spell attack for me. So the way that works is it uses if it's forced to make an ability check or saving throw, treat all ability scores as 10 plus 0. If the mending spell is cast, or it gets hit points back. Okay, so you made this thing. Spell attack, d20 plus 5. If you go to your spells, it has all your modifiers and shit, and so you can see spell attack in the middle plus 5. So it's a d20 plus 5.
Okay. Oh, 20? Yeah.
Wow, natural 20. Okay.
20.
So roll me. So in that case, natural 20 is a crit. So Jojo eating that shit. Boy went and made pasta, came back and is eating shit up. Roll me 4d8. House rules is damages times 2 in a crit.
Bro went and made a penis canyon and came back and cooked.
4d8. Yeah, that shit fucking. That's not a very good roll, but that's okay. 15. 15 damage. So describe what the penis cannon does when it shoots at Surly Joe.
You know how those like cartoon cannons kind of like they suck in and then they
Oh
get
my
really
God.
fast and they shoot out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is that
so
what it
it
fucking
shoots
does?
out. Yeah, it shoots out like that, and then it just makes
Okay.
like
Oh my
a.
God.
It makes like a. It makes like a
Like a
popping sound when
like
it shoots out. No, like
When you stick
like
your
Like
finger in
those,
your mouth and then you like go.
or like those
yeah.
really old like cork guns that they used to have when you were a kid, so they go like.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It just makes like a like a like a pop
15.
sound effect.
My mic only picked it up that one time.
For as silly as that sounded, that does like a pretty decent amount of damage. So you fire your load. It fires its load at this guy.
Okay.
It blasts him in the back of the head, and he reels forward, and he like stumbles 5 feet. So it's shooting at him this way. So we're gonna say he stumbles into the table right here. And like he like falls on top of the table. He's like, "Oh, you goddamn varmint! Oh, you're gonna get it next, you little shit!" And he's like readying to fucking shoot at the dick cannon next.
Not the dick cannon.
Not the dick cannon, no.
Anyone but the dick cannon.
So Dick Cannon takes a shot and it hits him, does a little bit of damage and pushes him 5 feet. That's your bonus action and your action. Do you want to use any more of your movement or do anything else?
How much movement do I have left?
You moved. Okay, you're at the bar. So you did 5. Ugh, it's so hard to see these squares. You did 5, 10, 15, and you have. Oh man, did I fucking separate my cells again? No, I didn't. Okay, good. You did 15, so you have 15 left.
I'll walk like 10 more.
Okay, which
Like,
direction?
Straight.
Straight. So you got 5, 10. So you're kind of like at the
Yeah.
table now. Okay.
And then
That's it. Okay. Up next in the initiative is Odessa. So
I don't
this
know
guy,
what.
huh?
No, go ahead.
So he shot at you. He missed entirely. He rammed into your friend. You didn't see the dick cannon get made, but like over your shoulder, this white beam of light that looks like a little kind of slimy, blasted Joe in the back of the head and like sent him into a table. And so he's got like this like mess on his face now, and he's like standing right next to your friend. What are you gonna do?
Mess on his face.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that the dick cannon like leaves behind residue when
cum
it shoots
stains.
things. Cum stains, yep.
They get crunchy.
Just say it how it
Okay.
is.
So I have 30,
I'm just calling it how I see it.
I have 30 feet movement speed, and it's kind of hard to see the squares, but like max, how far could I get with that?
About 5, 15, 20. So you can get right up next to him.
I'm so sorry. What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say, Nard? I didn't hear you.
About 20 feet. But it takes about 20 of your 30 to get to him.
Okay,
If
so
you want to get right up on him.
could I get, could I walk over there that 20 feet?
Mm-hmm.
And then would I be able to do like okay, I'm just gonna, stab him.
Okay, so you're taking a dagger, and are you using sneak attack? Because you're in 5 feet of another ally.
Yeah, I'll do sneak attack.
Okay, so sneak attack. You're just doing one dagger right now. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So roll me an attack roll.
And for the sneak attack, is that just the regular attack?
If you hit, I'll show you. I'll tell you what happens.
Okay, got it. I'll do.
It'll do the D4 and then 2d6 if it hits him.
It is a 20.
20. So yes, that hits. So it hits. So you do 1d4 and then 2d6, and then you add 5 to that.
Okay. 1d4, 2d6, plus 5.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not familiar with this.
It's okay. It's kind of hard to put a custom roll together.
Sage, I forgot that the new thing to verify people.
So the 2d6
Are there
was
people in there?
5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then roll for damage with one of your daggers.
Check.
Okay.
Oh
I
my
still can't see it.
God.
That's 9.
14
hang
damage.
on, I'll check the perms really quick.
Okay, so you stab him in the side, and your knife goes in, and like you give it like a fucking twist, and you like try and gash him really good, and he's like, oh god damn it, oh fucking Missy, you're next.
Didn't you say that about the penis cannon a second ago?
I got 2 guns, darling. And is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
I used my action. I think that's all I can do, right?
Bonus actions. You have cunning actions, so you can disengage and get away from him if you want.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll do that. I'll disengage. I totally came up with that idea all on my own and no one helped me.
All on your own. Yep.
You should be able to see it now, by the way.
Okay, I'll look in a second. You picked assassin, right?
Yes.
Okay, you have an advantage on creature that hasn't taken turn in combat yet. Okay, yeah, so you already had an action. Okay, so yeah, you didn't really get anything else out of that. Okay. Okay, so you disengage. Which direction do you go to get away from him?
I'm
you got
gonna
back this way, you can go that way.
I'm gonna head up towards the bar.
Okay, so we'll say you have 10 feet of movement left. So you'll 5, 10, or you can 5, 10, like that?
Yeah.
Or are you going that way to the bar?
Actually, yeah, I'll go the way you're...
Hey, I'm back. Okay, so I guess my recording cut out and I didn't realize, but fortunately, not much happened after that. So I'll give a little summary and then I'm going to insert part 2 because we stopped halfway through and now we're continuing. So basically, we fought him, obviously, and we won, obviously. Silas tried to talk him down, and he did, and then Odessa snuck up behind him and cut his head off, and that's where we ended. So yeah, let's go right into part 2. Actually, I lied to you, and I'm uploading 2 separate recordings since the second session went on for so long. So yeah, I'll see you in that one.